Hello and welcome to Cursed Japanese Websites. I personally love watching deep dives of the dark web and stuff like that, but I've noticed that nobody is really talking about Japanese websites, so that's what I'm going to do today and go down the rabbit hole of the weirdest websites here in Japan. But today we are not going to use the dark web, we are just simply using this website that somebody kindly compiled for us. Here you can see Kikendo Ichi, which means danger level 1. So the deeper we go, the more dangerous it gets. I hope to God that there's no viruses or malware and stuff like that, but we are going to cross our fingers and hope for the best this time. This video is going to be compiled from the live recording audio and the voiceover that I'm doing right now. So let's get straight into it. The first website is called Ah. It's a repetition of the first alphabet from the Japanese hiragana. It's just a website with the ah written over and over and over and over again. The scariest thing about this website is it's not just holding the ah key down for 10 minutes and making it a website. It's actually written like a real sentence, but just using the letter ah. Here I am being absolutely terrified of typing something in the search bar, but it turns out that it's just a normal search bar for encyclopedia. The most unsettling thing about this for me is somebody actually sat through and made every one of these pictures, these graphs, for this website. So I was clicking on everything that I saw and checking out how deep this actually goes, and I jumped to Hiyoko Majesty's page, which is just like chick majesty. I bet it's just a normal encyclopedia page, but I personally am not really familiar with encyclopedia, so it was pretty weird for me. And here you can see my absolute confusion after trying to watch a video about this eerie little character and it leading me somewhere very unexpected. Okay, so they oh, fucking great. What? Okay. Now we're getting offensive. I'm not sure. This is level 1. This is like the most non-offensive thing, and you click 2 buttons and you're onto fucking Hitler's page. This wasn't what I was trying to do. After that, I came back to the site. I was digging around, found a QR code about some weird PNG file. Check it out with my phone. It turns out it sends you a text that says ah. That was kind of creepy. I didn't even know that you can send text via QR code. And there's a ton of other edited pictures of this character, and there's so much of it, I'm actually fast forwarding the footage. I'll make sure to put a link on in the description below, because there's so much, but there's so little, I guess. It was pretty hard trying to commentate over this, having, so much things, but the same character over and over, and everywhere you look, it's the same link. So I think it'll be fun for you guys to check it out by yourselves. So yeah, I'll make sure to drop a link. And by this point, I was so eager to go on to the next website. I was blazing through it. If you guys actually find something interesting, please, Buffalo, what? I don't even remember this. Yeah, anyway, please comment, or I don't know. So that's about it for this website. On to the next one. I know it's still danger level 1, but this was a weird one, and it was a site with a little bit of history. It's a site of, I couldn't pronounce this. Pediatrician site, which had a super weird design, but when I went to it, it was a totally different site. Totally different design, totally different layout. I thought the site was wrong. I thought the link was wrong. But turns out, if you look closely, they have the exact same name to it. So it had to be the same website. And I didn't really know what was going on. Maybe if you click on weird links, it'll take you there. And I'm freaking out at this point because of the last website. Don't know what's around the corner, but it seems legit, but it seems kind of off at the same time because you're so sensitive about these kinds of things. It's like finding a cockroach in your apartment and letting it get away. Your body is in a constant fight mode and super sensitive about everything, I guess. But as it turns out, they renewed the thing. This website is no longer here. That's kind of shame. I wonder if you can go back and see it with the Wayback Machine. We might have some pictures here. Here we go. This is the Wayback Machine has not archived that URL. That sucks. This guy's talking about it's like breaking down the Machu Picchu. Why is it all in this like Arab? I live in Japan, man. I just hope to God that my computer doesn't have a virus now. Well, this tweet is about the head of the hospital coming out and said the website is going to be removed in 2 months. So he knew about this. It's not like some other guy came and, you know, like his son messed around with the website maker and made this. Back then, I don't think there was anything called like remote website maker. He had to make this on purpose. This can't be real. I mean, it's a legitimate hospital. I mean, it's creepy enough, but it's in the realm of, you know, the grandpa sending you the weird meme that was from 85 years ago. Somebody who just learned how to make a website could have made this. Somebody could have said, oh, this cat looks cute, just stick it on there. Somebody probably learned how to make words bigger and make a GIF out of it, and did this. And the reason why it was shut down wasn't because it was creepy, it was because the website was too heavy and people had a hard time logging on. There was a website that you could listen to babies' heartbeats. What the There was pictures, time of when the hospital was open. Hahaoya gakyu. What does that mean? Hahaoya gakyu. Mother's class. Okay, that doesn't solve anything. It's not an orphanage, right? But it sounds like it. It sounds like it's probably a place where you can keep your kids after hours. If the mother has to work late, you can have the kids at this daycare-ish place. Oh, they have a whole documentation about what it was. So if you went into this website, clicked information gallery, it'll take you to... Okay, this is weird. Okay. Was to not get pregnant. What happens if you get pregnant? How the baby grows in your stomach, in your body. Being pregnant and vaccines and rape. Like straight up. I don't know about that. The wording is, you could be more like soft about it. Self-defense could be a good thing. Like, it's weird that they just wrote rape. Skews like ovaries, right? Wait a second. Uterus. Okay,
Uterus.
Sorry about that. Ovaries. Uterus cancer and lung cancer. That is the first floor gallery. To the second floor gallery, normal. This one's normal. Just like, well, he's probably a doctor. Words from the doctor, calendars. It's like normal. It's not really nothing to be weirded out from. Third gallery. The frustrating days of trying to get the homepage up. That's kind of weird and cute, I guess. And this is about Buddhism, Hanya Shingyo. What this guy thinks Hanya Shingyo means. He has been in, I don't know if it's a play or if it's a movie, Hakabanaki Shisha, which translates into the dead with no grave. Like, the whole thing is unsettling. Why the... Okay, hello, Julian from the future here, and I'm just here to tell you that this was an absolute nightmare to look up, so I'm going to fast forward it and narrate it this way. What was written was, the man who made the website actually produced/directed this play or movie called The Dead with No Grave from the Olympic year. And there was a couple red flags in my head because in 2021, the time of this recording, we just had the Tokyo Olympics, but this website shut down in 2013. The last time we had the Tokyo Olympics was 1964. So I'm like, how old is this guy? If this guy was 20 years old when the play happened in 1964, he would be 69 years old when the site closed. Nice, but something didn't add up. Amongst the weird articles that this man writes, Like the number 1 will be used in a different way in the future. Or in the midnight of 99 July, this man quote unquote figured out the mysteries of Amsterdam. There's a page called The Fond Memories When I First Opened Up Shop. And beside it, it says how hard it was being a gynecologist during the war. Now I completely lost track of how this guy is, because if he was, let's say, 35 when he opened up shop, this guy will probably be around 100 years old when the site closed in 2013. It totally could be possible that this article is about his thoughts on reading a book about a gynecologist during war. And so it was. I spent hours upon hours researching this, and it ended up just being his thoughts on a book. I totally misread that, and it's quite unclimatic, but I mean, still, it was a weird sight. We had so many weird things. In fact, I glossed over the fact that this guy was meditating at midnight and claimed to find out the mysteries of Amsterdam. Okay. But in the end, I believe it is just a old man trying to make a website, and it just turned out weird because there's a page of him cursing his own genes because he has no art skill or art sense at all, and all he does is just scare people away. So I think it's just an old man with a little bit of a weird taste. Yes, it would be great if the website was still up, but there's really nothing I can do about that, so I'm just grateful that there's documentation. Next time, I will be going over the Kikendo ni Danger Level 2, and things get a little more spicy. This is the second video of this channel, and if there's anything I can improve, please write down in the comment below. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.